Hi everybody, welcome back to PGA Tour. No, it's EA Sports PGA Tour. It's not 2K. Why is there... Oh, did it not save that I unlocked these? Alright. So, I believe... Were we skipping all the way? Yeah, actually, let me do this too. So we're gonna keep it at 100. Let's turn that on because what I'm gonna do is do a 4-round quick. Let's do final round only. Oh, that's a regular. Hold on. Major. I'm gonna do the same thing. 4 quick. Yeah. There we go. So, yeah, we have that. EA Sports don't care. We have Carolina Open don't care. So we're going straight to the Masters. Yeah, we're currently number 1, so we get into the Masters. We've won the Players, so... and we've won a different event. So we have qualified. Oh, skip to event. I wonder what it will be at, like, in terms of FedEx Cup points and everything. So we're still on top. But Burns is only 352 points away. We're still number 1 by a lot. So yeah. Alright, so what is this round 1 gonna be? 8 to 12 miles per hour wind. Probably gonna be a little tough at the Masters.
What is it about this parcel of land, set deep amongst the Georgia pines, that draws us in so? Is it the beauty? Is it the color? Is it the sound and the breezes? Is it the history? It's all of that. Everything together makes this place special. This is Augusta National. This is the Masters.
Now, earlier this morning, one of the Masters' cherished traditions, the honorary starters out there to get the tournament underway. Golf's preeminent global ambassador, Gary Player, a 3-time Masters champion, got him started and finished with that classic leg kick. Jack Nicklaus, of course, 6-time Masters tournament winner, one of the game's greatest icons, synonymous with Augusta National. And Tom Watson, Masters champion in 1977 and 1981. I can tell you that all 3, not surprisingly, knocked it in the fairway to the delight of the patrons assembled. It was then that the Masters tournament was officially declared underway.
None of them teed it up, and Gary Player dropped his club.
EA Sports so proudly presents.
Yeah, Chris Kirk in the lead so far at 3 under.
Today, we begin this annual rite of spring amongst the blossoming azaleas and dogwoods.
Did it not save?
Coverage of this tradition that is truly unlike any other.
Okay,
This
4 holes
promises to
left.
be a
I was like,
thrilling 4 days. A lot of storylines
man,
to
if this
get to
thing
as
didn't
we check
save,
out the early
8 to
leaderboard.
12 miles an hour.
The leader is
Take it
Chris
high,
Turk.
and
He's at 3 under par here in the early going.
that wind is really
We'll get
gonna
right out to the action here as we head to the tee.
do some
at the
damage.
par 4 first.
Yeah, I can see the wind's keeping it way out there, so easily get over that bunker with our power build. But this is gonna be a really big test because our build really does not pair well with a course like the Masters. When it comes to approach shots and not having, the spinner and all these flop shots and the finesse especially.
Well, the ball is on the ground.
Like, I
It's
needed
all
the
can
finesse
say
right
with
there.
a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
But way uphill, breaking a good bit. So we got a 48 or 47. Let's go to, it's not as uphill as I thought it was. Go to 60. Oh, we need
Oh boy, way
need to go like 70.
hit it. This is a 9-footer.
Alright, can't be getting a bogey on the first now. Especially when you're on the green.
Well done. That is in for a par.
And I think, honestly, I think if we would have hit that one, we may have
Even par.
made it.
Moving on to the 575.
Would have been close
second
anyway.
Augusta National, one of 2 par 5s on this first 9. Reachable into for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers.
Yeah, was never worried about the trees just because of the wind. 381 carry, with that 420. 419.
Amount of run out and going to leave a great angle to attack this second green.
Got a wedge.
Now a big spot
Alright.
here for
So it's
something good.
downhill
This is
pretty
short second
severe.
to the par 5.
Our 50 degree, not, well. If we go low, because of how downhill it is, this might work. A little bit of overswing. Yeah, so it carried perfectly. The wind just took it a lot more than I thought. I also didn't really adjust for the lie either, because our lie was also going to the right, and I really only adjusted for the wind. Alright, we learned from the last one. It's 35, so let's go with a 50. No, it's not as uphill. Go with 52. Perfect, perfect. Oh, it just didn't break as much as I was hoping.
Put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort.
That's a birdie.
Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2.
And we're 2 back with 3
Onward
to
now,
play, or
classic
2?
350-yard par 4, third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway
We've got
bunkers
2
and
holes
land a
left, so
full
this
shot
one
into
2
this
more, I
green,
believe,
which
is how it
slopes
goes.
right to left.
So, good, yeah, pretty good uphill. Now, if we're going for it, we have to hope we're within flop or chip
Boys taking
range,
a big run at this.
or on the green. Stop, stop, ball. What the hell? Dang it! I was really hoping that was going to
Not for most in this field, but for
just
this
be
guy,
dead once I hit that
yes,
uphill
he
slope,
has
but
just knocked it on. What a shot.
again, going right the whole way. And, we've been lucky and actually had uphill putts the entire time. Yeah, based on the last one, probably not breaking as much as I think. What is this? 50 foot. We'll go to 66. This might be too much. I underswung it anyway. I pushed it too. Yeah. Well, if I would have hit it,
7 feet now for birdie.
if I would have hit it, would have been fine. But that's another birdie.
Nicely done. He's looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3.
One back.
Next
2 to
up,
play.
the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards.
Par 3,
The middle from
240.
long iron is the play here.
Okay, let's see.
Accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers.
Significantly
protecting the front of
downhill
that
with
green.
8 to 12 mile an hour wind helping. In real life, I'd probably hit my 4 hybrid because I don't think I can get a 5 iron that far. My 5 iron's 200 out of the air, 210 with the roll, so yeah, I don't think I'd be getting my 5 there. Alright, so this is where it's gonna... See, this is what sucks, is we can't... Oh no, that's right, with the drive we can go really high with it, that's right. Just gotta sit. Ooh, nah. Took a big bounce. It's gonna be a really tough putt. It's gonna be down the hill.
Put a good shot and a birdie attempt coming up.
Not much.
A birdie putt.
I thought it was gonna
Down
be
to
way
1.
further down than this. Get out of
It's
here, you
quite good
stupid
to see
banner.
there's one direction this ball is moving, and it's sweeping from left to right the whole way.
Yeah, pretty far to the right in the beginning, but then it kind of tapers off a little bit at the end. It's downhill. It's 43. Let's go 30. We'll just go 38. I don't think it's gonna be too far down the hill. Oh wow. Oh wow. What? It was barely downhill.
12 feet still to go.
That was really weird. Break. There we go. What a save.
Lead there, that is
Whoa,
just
okay.
eight
So
and he'll stay at 7 under.
-7 is what it's giving us. I'll take that. That's a tie for the lead. No, 1 back, 2 back. We're 2 back of Matt Fitzpatrick. He went 9 under.
Just 2 back at day's end.
Makes that second round even more important, Rich, when we get to a drift.
But hey, I'll take a 7 under. 4 in a row. We have 2 bogeys on the card.
Steven.
Yeah, I'll take that. And we're gonna play all 4. That's the reason I want to do quick rounds, because I think we'll have one tournament that wouldn't have been 4 rounds.
Augusta National Golf
And
Club
we
in
literally
Augusta,
just finished
Georgia.
season 1.
EA Sports so proudly
And
presents
so,
the
yes,
Masters.
we're going to have different
Today,
courses
live
on
second
3 of the
round coverage of the
majors,
season's
but on the
first
FedEx Cup, the
Many say
Masters,
most
and the
titled
Players, it's all the
major
same course,
championship.
so
Well, if
I
we
figured
see
the
more
quick
of what
round
we
is
witnessed
best.
Yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday.
So again, this is, oh, we're playing the
Dennis
4th
Harkey
again.
is the leader. He's at 11 under. We get into the action here, starting at the par
239 is
three
to the
fourth.
front. Why is it making me stop doing it? It like pushed it all the way. Oh, I forgot to look at the wind. Well, I guess we'll find out here. What? Why is my controller doing that?
Matt, that's not going to be enough.
I didn't do that. If you saw that major left,
And that comes up short. Still work to do to get
why
this
is
on
my
the green
joystick
this
doing that?
second.
What the hell? Didn't mean to underswing it that much. Wow,
Maybe not what
thanks.
you're hoping for from that number, but
Controller?
no damage. It's on the green.
Bogey the first hole because of that shit. Nope. We making an amazing putt. And we birdied the 2 holes that we birdied in the first round, so we're only 1 back.
We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full
we
of
can
little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie
we can just
range
drive it straight over there.
no small feat.
And because the joystick just kind of went dead left for no reason at all on that hole, I have no idea what the wind's doing.
Second shot straight ahead and
122.
122.
It's downhill with the wind
Wind
helping.
coming from behind, so you'll need to be careful where you land
Alright.
it.
Let's see if we can. With the wind helping, I think this might be good. Sit. Oh, yeah.
It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
Birdie.
A good read.
That's
It's a
10.
birdie here at 5. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par.
Tied for the lead. Well, the other 2 are done. We don't know what anybody else is doing. So the par 3, 180. Another one down the hill, a good bit.
Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered
We got 4 holes left.
green.
Okay, so we're playing
Absolutely tested.
7 holes in this one. So pretty good ways down the hill, but the wind is into us. So we'll hit the 189 with the 8. A little bit of height. Because I don't think the wind is... no, maybe it is. Honestly, I don't think it's as strong as it was on day 1, but it might be based on that. Oh my god, why do they keep put these stupid banners there?
They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet.
Yeah, so we went with the last one 25 feet up, I think. This is 36, so actually I think it's the same distance. Let's put it at 63. Yeah, okay.
That's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle.
Yep,
This
I'm
got there
okay. When we
just
have
a
that
little
far
wide of
up
the
the
mark.
hill and all that length of a putt, I'm good with a par every time.
And he's going to remain at 10 under. On to hole number 7 now. A par 4.
I have the, what's it called?
The narrower holes
What
on the
Alfred
course. So
Dunhill Links
precision
Championship.
is
They're
one
having
foot
a lot of
power
live
behind
guys
the tee.
are
The
playing in
second
it.
shot
You
is
got
no
Hatton
bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers
tied for the lead at 19 under right now.
A fairly small green.
Rahm is 13 or 14 under. You got Koepka. I've only seen the leaderboard, so I don't really know how many of the guys are playing in it. Well, that's not good.
And a bit of a miss.
And then you have the Sanderson Farms
in the second cut.
on the PGA. Got Ricky Fowler is in it, and Wesley Bryan, the 2 guys that I want to see. This is 100% in the second cut. Wow, okay. Well, let's just go ahead and hit this full then. Should come back a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good. And
It's going to the
good
right.
money, really, to make birdie.
It's going to the right a good bit, but with how short of a putt this is. Yeah, there we go.
Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he'll move to 11 under par.
But with the Sanderson one, though,
So we're the second hole, the par 5
what was it, 9 under day 1, and then there was one dude at 12 under. But then in day 2, like, he didn't do much, which most of the time is what happens. When you have someone go really low on day 1, normally on day 2 they either fall back or shoot like level par, 1 or 2 under or something.
You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee.
It's very rare when they
Down the middle.
go low again. 228 uphill, wind into us. Let's go with the 4-iron, and let's do a little bit of a high draw. That's as high as we can get it with the approach. Drawing a little bit too much. Yeah, because we didn't get nearly as much height as I wanted. It just rolled on
Hit
there.
That second shot on the button to this par 5.
Sucks.
But Frank,
Alright, we're not going to
couldn't get it
pitch
stop.
this, flop it.
Too good, too long, sadly.
Alright. Left, but it should go right. Yeah, okay. So that's why I moved it to the left, because everything like kind of funneled that way.
He's been automatic on this front side.
Should be
It's
a
for
birdie. Again, a good amount of break for this tiny putt. Yeah.
Yes, getting
You got
hot
McElroy
here just
playing, he's
before
minus
the turn.
13, but
That's
they were
birdie
also
now.
doing
7 and 8, and he gets it. To
it was
12
like
under par.
McElroy and McElroy were minus 18.
Par 4 ninth is
I don't know what
intriguing
they're doing
here
with
at
that,
Augusta
but-
National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is.
Oh, he was
It
trying
may
to
not
drive the
show up
green,
on
okay.
television that way,
He looked kind of
but you
pissed,
can
and I was like, it's
certainly
middle of
feel
the
it as you
fairway,
make your
but
way up to this
he has like a
ninth
100-foot putt now. Because it's on the green, but it's very far away. You know what, Tyrrell Hatton's been going off, playing really good. Since it was before he moved to Live, he started doing really well. But whoops, I forgot about the.
This
Forgot about the
will be
crowd.
a
Needed to draw it.
beautiful draw down the hill into the big
But
clearing.
his move to
It'll
Live,
set up
he
a
started
good
playing a
look
lot
at
better.
this ninth green.
Smaller field, maybe. Doesn't have to compete with as much guys. Who knows? We'll just go with a full 136. Lower loft to try to get the spin to kind of hold off a little bit.
This is the
Yeah, just like that.
Well, no surprise. We've already seen some great iron shots this week, but that is another one.
-6 on the front 9. Now we're -4. It gave us the 2. So what do we finish with?
So for our featured golfer,
13 under. We're in the lead. No, we're 11 under. Oh, really?
Basically, it's just birdie, bogey, and the tie. I think that's the way.
It gave me 3 bogeys on the back 9, 2 of them on the par
Go
5s.
to Brigade the third and Iona Stevens.
What?
I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA
I literally
Sports
birdied the last
PGA
3
Tour.
holes. And it gives me 2 bogeys on the par 5s. Okay. Whatever. Dumb. Alright, let's look at the win now. 4-7. Okay. Going on to round 3. Now it's going to be tough because even though we've been
From the
playing
Augusta
really
National
good
Golf Club
without the
in Augusta, Georgia,
sim
EA
round,
Sports so
you know,
proudly
we're
presents
1 back.
the Masters.
No, 2 back, sorry.
Today it's live third round coverage of this, the season's first major championship.
Yeah, of course.
Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking
Without the
the
sim, I have
18th
yet to make a
Paolo
bogey.
is by my side.
But we're
Out
1
first,
over
we've
for our
got
round so
Notable
far.
the third and Iona Stevens.
Dumbass
We
sim.
check the Saturday leaderboard. Troy Merritt is on top. He's at 15 under. So let's get out to the action as we pick
I should have
things up
started
on
at
the
13
tee.
under, to be honest, and then it should have given me at least 1 under for the par 5. That's dumb. Just based on, you know, how I was playing. Stay out of there. Okay.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass.
Alright,
Wind
169.
coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
A little bit down the hill. Yeah, we'll just play a high one right there. It's only 4-7, but our live's bringing us that way a good bit. Nah, 2.4 plus 1.2, that's over. Luckily we get a lot of height, and that just
Certainly had
stops.
enough
So.
power, just didn't have any touch.
We're putting this. Where's my putter? Oh, I don't have it. I can't putt from here? What the fuck? Oh, no. Yeah, I can't putt from here. That is so stupid. They've really... the fact that they make these little rules of like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that in these certain areas is really dumb, because in real life you can do it. Like, and they're trying to be like ultra realistic with a lot of things on the courses, but yet you can't putt from a foot off the green in some areas because you don't have Texas wedge.
That one
Like what?
finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain right where he is.
Like, even if I suck in real life at putting from off the
Another good
green, I
par
can
three
still
here
do
on
it.
this first nine. It's the
Which I don't, by the way.
180-yard par three
I actually
sixth. Elevated tee,
either get them right next to the hole
Chance
or
to
make a lot
two,
of them
but
from
you
off the
need to be
green.
precise on the tee.
It's not often that I am able to putt from off the green just because of how close either the rough is, or just like at some, at a public course, how your fringes just most of the time aren't very good. I knew that was going to be a little bit long, but oh, look at it come back. Not too bad.
Nicely done. Birdie putt
Not
coming
too
up
bad.
here at the 6th. This is a 13-footer.
Make this be nice. Oh, wow.
Hang on. That's gonna leave about
That broke
3 feet.
a foot and a half immediately.
Okay,
Unfortunate.
safely in for his par.
Well,
And he'll
hopefully we
stay
pop
right
off on
where
that
he
back
is.
nine, because front
On
nine
to
ain't
hole
looking too
number
good.
7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything
One thing I
into
don't
the
like about the
pine
sim
trees
rounds is you
running
play the
length
same
of
holes
fairway
most of the time.
and oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the
Like,
green.
I think the quick round, yeah, the sim rounds, quick rounds, whatever you want to call them.
Excellent position
Um,
here. Just
they're
somewhere
quick
between
rounds and
90
they're
and
the
100
simulating
yards. Should be able to
or
dial a wedge in nicely.
But I think it's a good idea, but you really if you're playing the exact same holes every round, or most of the same holes every round, then it becomes boring, because it's just like, oh, I played the 4th hole 4 times and never got to 15,
A little bit closer.
you know?
This will slide
Like,
a
so
bit
far I
right.
haven't played a hole
It's
on the
for
back
birdie.
9. Alright, come on. That was a great shot. Of course. Of course that one doesn't break. I mean, I hit it hard, I know, but just didn't break. Damn it.
Well done.
Damn
That's in for par here at
That's
7.
such a good shot, too.
And he'll remain right where he is.
It's like, this is the 3rd round, and we've
Move now to
played,
8 here at Augusta.
holes
This is
1
a
through
570
4 or
yard
5.
par 5. Avoid
And
the
then we've
fairway
played
bunker off the
between
tee, and
holes
reaching
4 and
into is
9,
definitely a possibility.
twice. See, joystick doing it again. Why is it drifting? Okay, it didn't on the swing that time. But that time it was the other
It is into the
joystick.
fairway.
There. Alright, par 5, 227. Now remember, this thing rolls. So I'm gonna hit it like a club less, even though it's way up the hill. Yeah. That was a great shot.
That one had to feel good.
Struck it so well, you could see that by the reaction of that ball.
And
when
it's
it hit the
almost a
green. Landed
straight
so
putt.
softly.
Like, if you're looking at it from right here, I mean, it's almost a straight putt. And it was. Damn it. Damn it. That little bit of break in there didn't do anything.
4-footer here for birdie.
Damn it. What a great
And
eagle.
right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. and he will definitely not say no to that. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill.
This is where I hit into the crowd. I'm gonna hit into him again. No, I didn't get that far.
Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9. 93 yards is the number as he sets for his second.
Yeah. We're gonna have to just take off of this one, really. Oh, yeah. Sit. Okay.
That was a good strike. Took it straight at it, too. That one bounce and check. Well played.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie.
Let's see, look what I'm talking about. I'm 2 under on my own ball. They keep giving me bogeys.
So for our future golfers, some good playing.
We only went 2 under, and that was my 2 birdies. It didn't even show me my scorecard. Oh, there we go. Okay.
We're still well back.
But I think the goal
It gives us 1 birdie on the back 9. What? Come on. Sim is awful. We have pairings for this one. We're playing with Xander. Playing with Xander. 2 to 4 miles per hour. Where's the leaderboard? Where's Xander at? Oh, it's... Where are we at? Oh, minus 18 is in the lead right now. Because they've already started. Okay. We're minus 15 right now. Okay. There we are, Xander. Okay, so he's minus 15 as well. He shot 5 strokes worse, but then 3 strokes better, and then 3 strokes better. Okay. Not much wind to contend with, so.
Sunday at Augusta. 3 simple words that bring to mind those timeless images of yesteryear. And what lies in store today? What decisions to be made? What putts to agonize over? What roars will echo and reverberate through the second 9? And who will be left standing in the twilight, trophy aloft, sporting a new green jacket? This is the final round of the Masters.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour.
So we're 3 back at the moment. Through 9, we're minus 2.
For the FedEx Cup. Today could
See if we can pull it off. We gotta make, we gotta do,
champion crown.
go pretty low. And we played the whole 9. Bogey the first, understandable, but then birdie and then 2 more birdies.
It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string
So it's
4
375 at
solid
that
rounds
bunker.
together, trying to best Mother Nature.
So I
and
don't think we're gonna
discourse,
use a power
and trying to
drive.
beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 18 under par. So let's get you out to the action on the turn.
'Cause the wind's not
as
gonna
we
do too
head
much.
To the tee at the par 4 10.
Oh no. Okay. I was like, I didn't think we were gonna make it to that bunker if I didn't do a power drive.
And that'll be just fine.
And I haven't played with the AI since the beginning because it always just took so long, and it was just the same thing over and over and over. Sharply hits a little fade off of there.
And that's an excellent tee shot. Actually took the corner of the dog leg on. And the payoff,
And that's another thing I
slightly
hated
slower line.
seeing
And a
is like
better
with their
angle towards green,
driver,
it tips to
the
right.
AI is never 100%. They're always like minus. Sometimes it's like minus
This is
15.
Straight at it. It's a really good line.
It's a good one into there to 12 feet.
Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face. And a good
130.
chance for birdie. Second shot coming
Onto an
up,
upslope,
and
going
we
a little
say
bit to the
hello
left.
to
So.
Iona Stephen.
130 is the number left.
So we're gonna go with the
flag today,
125
and the pin on the back portion in
and
the
go a little
left-hand side
low.
of this green.
Look at that. What is up with the joystick, man? Underswung a little bit more than I wanted. Alright, that's a great shot though.
What a way to stop the back nine. That is a tremendous iron shot.
Shoffley now for a birdie.
Alright, Shoffley. Let's see what you got. Ooh, he makes it.
That's the
Good
way
putt.
to start the backside. A perfect read. Gets a birdie at number 10.
Ah, yeah, I can read
He
this.
moves to
Yeah.
15
God,
under.
stupid banner. Oh, now it doesn't pop up? Cool. Alright. Come on, we gotta match them. We're a lot closer. Okay.
Yes,
Thing barely
puts
broke.
it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he's got it to 3 under now. Just 2 back.
Yeah, but Baron,
On now to the
Baron, however you
second
want to say his
hardest
name, is
hole
only on hole
in
9.
Masters history,
With,
520
and he's 2
yards,
ahead.
Par 411. It's been
All right.
noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022.
Didn't really cut at all, but that's fine.
That looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive.
Let's see. On the Links Championship, whatever it is, Hatton is now back 1 at -20. Pulsarts is -21.
Yeah, good swing and a good result. As that is
233
into
left.
the fairway.
On a par 4 with
Now
water
one
on
of
the left.
tougher second shots in
And
golf.
you gotta be nervy,
Second,
Shoffley, you
you're
know.
at 11.
No nerves. Just hits it to the front middle of the green, has it roll all the way to the to
And
pin
how
high
about that
almost.
for a nice approach from
Alright.
way out. That one finds the
165, it's a
green.
little bit
Pretty fantastic.
downhill. So we'll play the 154. Play it kind of low. Now again, not much wind, so I'm not going to go too far to the right. A little bit over, so we need to try and get it there. Yeah. Kind of just left it out there to the right. Didn't need to move it that far.
Still inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful.
Not much
with
break
the
at
leg
all.
putter.
Probably about right there, a little bit up the hill. Surprisingly, one of the flatter greens. Wow, okay.
Just a touch firm there.
That's surprising that it moved that far. I moved it almost a foot out. It was only 0.5 degree at our feet, and the rest didn't really move all that much. Xander, of course, makes it. Alright, should have been a birdie there, only having a pitching wedge in, but I just put it too far to the right. Merritt at
Well, nowhere on this golf
19.
course are the colors more vibrant than right
Ooh,
here.
number
Hole
12.
Number 12.
12's a tough one
Easy
when the
on
pin
eyes. So
is
much harder
anywhere
figuring the mysterious winds. The answers
except
lie
for the middle.
somewhere
The
near
middle is the
top of
only
those
easy pin
towering
location.
pines that kiss the Georgia sky.
And that's just where Shoffley went. He's like, I'm not going in the water.
Golden Bell.
So, what the hell? Okay. Again, with the wind, it's 164, touch downhill. What is this? Only 154, man. This should be okay. And we power it a little bit. It should be really good. Oh, wow.
That one is really long.
I think I'm going to carry an extra
Miscalculated
10 yards.
there.
Well, there has to be something. I mean, from where he was, that's just an aberration. Seriously, that little green patch down the end there with a flag in it, that's where you're meant to go. Not like sailing over yonder.
I was going to say, if he
Good
makes
effort
this
right
one
there.
too.
Just a tap in.
Some green
Alright,
to
this is going
work
to be a
with as
really,
they'll
really
try
tough
and
bunker
lift
shot. We're
this
going
one out.
downhill, but luckily it's not a big downhill slope. It's not even Doesn't even break that much. Come on. Ah. I was thinking because it doesn't break that much, I was like, we could make this.
That was not a short bunker shot.
Well, it was.
Inside a foot. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he's going to remain at minus 16. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to hole number 13, Azalea. And this one looks a bit different than years past. It is still a par 5, but changes for the 2023 Masters have moved the tee back quite a ways, a full 35 yards, to change the total length from 510 to 545.
I forget that I can fast forward
there. Good
through their
balance,
shots.
good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
Alright, par 5. Power drive this thing, baby. Oh yeah. Try and get us an eagle.
Loaded right along. Another good tee shot right there.
Shoffley with 229. In real life, there's no way they'd be using a wood. Probably use a 4-iron. Yeah, negative 10% power. Rolls all the way. That thing rolled 43
Such
yards.
A sweet 3-wood. Actually, too good, if anything. It just flew through the air.
Again, something else that they really needed to work on. But now that they seem to have stopped updating the game, will not. Is your woods and your high irons just rolling 50 yards. I did not mean to overswing it almost 2%. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I needed it more.
What a shot, Frank. I mean, this is one you think about at the start of the round.
Because unless you try to hit a stinger or you're on a links course, they're not rolling that far. And even on a links course in this game, it's way too much. It's 80 to 120 yards a rollout.
What a great second shot.
Alright, breaking right the entire way. Yeah, 2.3 at our feet. Not much up the hill. I'll say we should get a birdie no matter what. Yeah.
That would have been a good one to
It's just so
convert on.
tough on, you know, it's not
Instead,
that long of a
that'll be
putt,
left for
and I
birdie.
think I aimed it out like
Birdie
5
opportunity
feet.
here at
You know, I needed
13.
6.5.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself very makeable opportunities.
Again, another reason why I turned the AI off. They just do the same thing.
Just like that,
They're almost
it's a
never in
birdie
trouble,
here
and they
at
make
13.
almost every putt.
He's back within 2 with 5 holes remaining. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National.
Oh,
without a
some people are
single
playing
bump.
St.
The terrace
Andrews
green is the challenge here.
on
This
the
14th hole at 440
on the DP World
yards
Tour.
is a good one. The real challenge
Interesting.
here is the green. 2-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf.
Oh, not a stinger now. Again, with our accuracy when our driver, that thing should
And
not have
that will
splayed
not be the
60 yards
desired
right.
outcome. It's into the second
Kind of
cut.
crazy.
From the fairway.
When
Let's
my
go
when
to
my
Hole
swing
definitely
plane on
sitting
the
in those,
line
and if you
is
can hit your
pretty much
number,
perfect.
that could
It
get really
shouldn't be going
close.
that far right.
What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. So he should be able to get a full
100
tolerance,
again
but
though,
the ball
100%. I
below
mean, we
his
should just
feet
be able to
for
hit
his
this
second.
right there. It's fast 2.4.
And that one going to make its way
What?
into the second cut.
It was uphill. This game is so stupid. That made absolutely no sense. And neither did that. Why is everything now going so far?
13 feet away.
Like, what the fuck? I knew I didn't put that enough. And that's a bogey because somehow on something that's probably close to 10 yards up the hill, I hit a wedge and it went 15 yards further than 100%. Like, how? How was that possible?
Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he'll drop back to 16 under par.
And then the flop with a little bit of wind into us. I know it's only 2 to 5 miles per hour, but with a little bit of wind into us, I barely hit it any percent over, and it goes 5 yards past. Like,
hole number 15. It's called Firethorn.
So stupid.
It has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher.
Cool. Nice. Thanks, EA. You know, why would a career mode need to be connected to a server? You know, why would it? Answer, it wouldn't. Why make it do that? So they can continuously try to sell you everything. We really have to watch this again.
Sunday at Augusta.
Okay.
3 simple words that bring to mind those timeless images of yesteryear. And what lies in store today? What decisions to be made? What putts to agonize over? What roars will echo and reverberate through the second 9? And who will be left standing in the twilight, trophy aloft, sporting a new green jacket? This is the final round of the Masters.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today could be a coronation in the world of golf, a champion crown, green jacket awarded, and enough memories created to last a lifetime.
Again, just played 60 yards right.
And weekend this has been so far.
Of course, it stays in the rough.
Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard.
Why is Shoffley off second? I made a bogey. Why are you hitting an iron?
Svensson is your leader. He's at an even 20 under.
And he hit the tree.
Meanwhile, our featured golfer right there again, trying to claim yet another major championship. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Yeah, this is going to wind up being a good layup here at 15 and a smart one as well.
In real life, they say that's actually a much harder shot. Okay, that was weird. Second cut. What if I don't do a hack? Yeah, I'm still 100%, so why would I hack it? Can't really hit it high, but luckily... I'll say the 8-iron. 7-iron's too far. And without putting height on it, I gotta overswing the 8, I think.
Okay, Frank,
that's okay.
Happy with that one. This 15th hole presents its share of challenges on that second shot.
Like I said, not having the finesse is a real big downside, especially when it comes to like Augusta.
That is 2 great shots. Well, it was either too much for breakfast or a little too much club, and that's going to leave a very tough downhill next one.
For who? I mean, Shoffley's slightly downhill. Mine's really just flat. Damn. Really? That much? Nothing indicated it was breaking an extra 3 feet. It was 1.4 at my feet, and then the rest of it was less than that, to be honest. Yeah, we knew he was gonna. We knew even though he hit a frickin' iron off of the tee, hit a tree, that he was still gonna make a birdie.
With 3 holes left to play. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And that will leave him with a puncher's chance at this. 3 back with 3 to go. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta,
185 to the pin. It's a little bit up the hill with the wind. Into us again, the wind isn't that much, so honestly, this should be perfect. I underswung it, but hit it fast, so to counter it. Of course. Pulled it a touch left. God damn it. That's, without the pick, that is the worst position, I think, to be on this hole. Because the pin is so close. Yeah. That's what I should have done, just played it out a little bit to the right, knowing that it was going to bring it in, as long as I wasn't too far.
Now from the bunker.
And it won't even let me go back anymore, so I just have to barely hit this. Yep. I don't know, it wouldn't let me bring it back, so.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
Damn it, man.
Oh, what a shot. I mean,
That's a bogey.
The pin, it is going to wind up just a tap in. And only 1 drop shot. That's good.
Well, you see there, I needed like -4% underswing.
Just a pair of target. And those are the ones that will drive you crazy. Okay, well, in for a bogey at 16. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay right where he is. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call.
Almost 500, no, it's 450. I was saying almost 500 yards. But you need an extra 50 yards for it to be there. But he hits a wood. Crazy. You people are... Did not mean to do that. People are crazy hitting a wood from... I could barely in real life... God damn it.
And a missed fairway there.
And there's a bunker in the front of it. In real life, with it being how uphill it is, I can barely get it on in 2. Being 450, I'd hit it. Let's just say because it's uphill, I only hit it 250 off the drive. I'd still have 200, so if it's still uphill, I'd need at most a 4 hybrid. So. Now this tree.
It's about 97 yards to the front. 110
I'm gonna
to the
hit
hole,
it.
Hole cut right in the middle.
If I play a cut. Oh, I still hit it. Yeah. There was no avoiding it unless I punched it, but a punch is just going to get in the bunker.
It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
Gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still, it was short.
Yeah, from where we were, par was the best that we were doing.
Excellent use of the flop shot and a chance to escape with the par.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17.
Not a good bat. I mean, we needed What were we? 15 under to start the day. I think we needed like a. I mean, we probably would have needed almost a 9 under back 9 to come out on top. Yeah, because they still have 2 holes left, and the other guy still has 4. So I think we would have needed a 9 under just to win. We played decent. Again, the bogey really just came from the one that didn't make any sense with the distance of the club. Don't know how a wedge went that far up the hill. And then the other one, I just pulled it a touch, went into the bunker, and didn't get it out because we don't have the pick, you know. And that pick saves you a lot when you're talking about close pins and fast greens. You need that pick. That's why I said the Masters, or Augusta, was going to be a very, very difficult one with our build, because even though you can be close to the green, when you don't have a spinner, when you don't have a finesse, when you don't have a pick, you know, very difficult around the greens, because you're having to rely, okay, this is going to roll out, how much is it going to roll out, or I don't have any green to work with, I need it to roll out, you know.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Alright, it seems like when we lost connection, it kind of reset Xander, and he didn't do much afterwards. He kind of parred everything. But at least we birdied the last, you know.
And that will finish off
4 under round. We were 2 under on the back, 2 under on the front.
Okay, so that will wind up the
Xander 4 under on the back, 1 under, so he's 5 under on the day. So minus 17, not bad. Tied for 7th overall. Not bad. We're 5 back, so yeah, we would have had to.
Depends how you look at it. I agree with you. Definitely some missed opportunities, but there's enough good.
We would have had to hit 8 under to win outright. Not bad. We didn't play bad at all except for the last round, and we were still 2 under. You know, and that's 9 holes. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I don't know if I want to play the RBC Heritage. So next time, I don't know if I want to play the RBC. We've got Wolf Creek. I don't know. I might honestly just skip all the way to the PGA Championship. We might just go PGA, Open, US Open. Then go all the way to the Open, and then after that, depending on where we're at with the FedEx Cup points, I may even skip 1 or 2 of the FedEx Cup playoffs if we can still come out on top, like in first by skipping 1 or 2 of them. Then I will, because right now we're still in the lead by almost 350. Was that 350? Yeah, 350, basically. Oh yeah, we have a blue bag. Alright guys, that's where we're gonna end it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day and I'll see you. Bye.